would like to know if they think they're going to be like this for the rest of their life. I mean, are they going to be like this elderly gentleman being a punker all their life?
Hang. Well, wait a minute. You feel what?
I feel it's a phase. I think it's the high school kids that just want to be themselves, and then when they, get out of this stage.
I'm 24. I'm not an adolescent any longer.
It's just a phase, she hopes.
The only thing I have to say to her question, is the fact that most of the people that are sitting here are not high school students. Most of us have jobs. Most of us have college educations.
You're going to be like this for the rest of your life,
If I choose to be, yes. Just as you choose to be the way you are.
I have a question for you also.
All right, well, hang on.
How does he get his hair to stand up on end like that?
Which one? Which one? Oh, this chap, yeah. Is it hard to do that?
No, it's been like this ever since I got out of the Navy. It's always stood up like this.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'd like to say,
Hang on just a moment, please. You know what's funny? This kind of garment will be showing up in Paris.
It already is.
Oh, it already is. All right.
Read Vogue.
Yeah, well, I'm a little slow. All right, go ahead.
okay, what I'd first like to say is I have two questions. One is I don't much like how our society is either, and I'm not a punk rock. But what are we going to do about it? And second of all...
What should we do about it? What are we going to do with these people?
Well, I'm not only talking about punk rock, I'm talking about, like, our government. You know, that I'm against, too. I'm very strongly... I feel like that there's a lot of politicians, my own personal opinion is that there's a lot of them that are really crooks.
Right, they agree.
Okay, but also, too, I used to work for a school system in Texas, okay? And I had a lot of children that used to come to me with problems, but I found the ones that were, now I'm not against you, but I found that a lot of them usually had a low self-esteem and had problems in their home that were like this.
What's the matter? No, they're saying they're emotionally healthy and yeah.
I think it's great that they have the courage to do their own thing.
Really?
Yes.
Come on.
I have raised 3 children, and they're all adults now, but there's probably people on the street that think I look pretty funny, too.
But if your kids came home like this, come on, you'd be a little crazy.
My boy came home from college with the ponytail down to here, and I said not a word. Ask his beautiful wife.
That's right.
Were you a little scared, Mom, would say, oh, here comes the hippie?
Oh, no. No, it was nothing like that at all.
She's always been kind of liberal, huh?
Well, her son went to ISU and was majoring in math and got straight A's. What could she say?
Is the caller there?
Yes, Phil, hi. I would like to direct this towards the doctor. She was saying that she works with younger children starting into punk phases. Well, I have a son who's 11, and I was wondering if I should try and stop this now or let him go through with it.
Wait, what is he, stop what? What is he doing?
Well, already he's got this real wild punk haircut. They call it a Detroit. It's like a buzz on top, and it's like 6 inches long in back. But his friends are doing this, and I didn't see any harm in it. But now he comes home wanting his ear pierced every day, and I don't know what to do.
All I can say is just don't reject him and do everything you can to keep the gap of communication open.
Well, I tried, when I was growing up, I was going through, the mini skirts and the hair ratted and all the heavy makeup. My mother let me do it. I didn't go overboard. It seemed to get out of my system. I was hoping I would do the same, and let him express himself.
He's not misbehaving, as we might...
Absolutely not.
Well, then...
And he's doing great in school. He's a good student.
How's the school dealing with the haircut?
Well, the principal will tease the kids, ask them, does he really like it, but that's about it.
Yeah. Really, the harder you fight and moan and groan and push and punch against this, the more attractive it becomes. I'm not suggesting that...
I know it. I understand. I'm not rebelling against it. I even took him down to the shop where they do these haircuts, and I let him get it tipped in blue the first time because he wanted to do it.
Really?
I said, well, let's do it all the way.
You must have felt awful.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing is when we left the shop, I told him to walk ahead of me because it was down to
I got a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
I'm Doug Llewellyn for the law offices of Balkan and Doran. If you think accidents